Now, this is not book dictation. Rupert was correct in the insight of a few moments earlier, during break. In my book, we will be going deeper into the nature of the unconscious and the psyche, bringing out some concepts that are of the greatest value. Rupert himself, unconsciously, but also to some extent consciously, has been more intrigued with questions concerning consciousness and personality. The role of the ego consciousness, for example, since beginning his novel Oversoul 7 in late March of 1972. Much is not as yet known. Your psychologists are not able to think in terms of a soul, and your religious leaders are not able or refuse to comprehend it psychologically, even to its simplest degree. Metaphysics and psychology have not met, in other words. Now, I am, as I have told you often myself, independent of Rupert. As you know, there are connections between us. He does not understand as yet the true nature of his own creativity. Few people do. There are always psychological reasons for all such phenomena, for any phenomena at all. In some respects, of course, Rupert's children are his books. His psyche is enormously creative. Part of what I seem to be as I speak through him is as deeply and unconsciously a phenomenon as the birth of a child would be. In a different way, so is Oversoul 7 as he thinks of it. These are not physical children at the mercy of time and the elements, but eternal ones, more knowledgeable than the parent, gods, springing from the human psyche, half human, half divine. And on this level, the parent is astonished, delighted at the superior accomplishments of its children, the superiority of the offspring, and yet also jealous to some extent. If the books are children symbolically, then in those same terms, his representation of my reality is a far more living three-dimensional aspect. He at various times wondered about schizophrenia, for example. He does not realize that on this level now, and regardless of my independence and other issues involved, that he creates the personalities free of time, organizes them under the leadership of the conscious mind, and assigns them tasks of great validity and importance, which are then carried out. This is a creativity of a most specialized nature and allows him to probe, if you will, into the nature of consciousness, the psyche, and creativity in a way that few can. Now, he himself set up the conditions that would make such results possible. A certain part of my reality is a portion of a certain part of his reality, and here, the creation of what I seem to be takes place. Beyond that is my own independent reality. I will have more to say and add to these notes so that they will build up by themselves. If Rupert will regard his problems as challenges, then he would get much better results. That is all for now, and I bid you a fond good evening. This marks the end of Seth Speaks the Nature of Personal Reality. This is Chapter 1 in our Part 3. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I am Tony Victory, a wolf uncaged. Thank you.